Let's make some homemade salsa today. So we are canning our salsa. We have tons of tomatoes that we need to use, and so this is my second batch of salsa to make this week. And so I'm gonna start out with, we do use the Mistress Wages packet thing, but we add a little extra to it if you want to be just really simple. You can just literally follow the directions on the back of the packet. And I know there's tons of ways you can make salsa. This is just the way we make it. So I have about 19 tomatoes. I'm gonna chop them in half. I don't boil mine and take the skins off. We don't mind it. And so I'm gonna chop them in half, cut all the bad spots off, and then I'll show you what I do. Okay, so this is about half of my tomatoes. If you want more of like a fresher salsa, you can cut them yourself. I'm putting them in my blender, and I'm going to blend them a little bit just to kind of get them like fine and coarse. And then this is only about half, so I'll do the rest of them after I do this batch. Okay, so I blended my first batch. I have a pot here. I'm gonna pour all of this literally just like directly into the pot, and then I'm gonna cut the rest of them up and do the same thing. Okay, so this is what it looks like when I have all the tomatoes blended up and put in there. Okay, so now it's time for our extra stuff. In here, I have 2 onions that I just peeled and halved. I have 1 bell pepper, and then I have 4 jalapenos that I took the seeds out. What I'm gonna do is put this in my blender, blend it up, and just finally coarse it up, and then I'm gonna throw it in the same pot with all the tomatoes. Okay, now we're literally gonna throw all of this in here as well. I can literally feel like the jalapeno like burning my nose, and there's only 4 in there. Okay, so we're gonna put all that in there, and we're gonna mix it up, and then we're gonna put it on the stove. I almost forgot I have some fresh cilantro that I'm gonna put in there. Just start out with a little bit, and as we cook this on the stove, you'll wanna taste it and see what else it needs. Okay, so I have all of this mixed in now, and I have my stove on about medium heat, and I'm gonna start bringing this to a simmer. Don't worry about the bubbles and the foam at the top. This will go away. So I'm now gonna take my Mistress Wages, and I'm gonna use the whole entire pack for this batch. And then on the back of the package, it says to use about a half of a cup of vinegar, so I'm gonna put that in there too. So this is simmered for about 10 minutes, and I'm now going to take it off and put it in my jars. So this made about 6.5 jars. I took a paper towel with some vinegar on it, and you want to wipe the inside of the rim, and then I put the lids on them, and now I'm going to put them in my canner. So I have mine in this pot. They're all in there. There's water covering them. What I'm going to do is I have it on high heat. I'm going to cover the pot, and then once it comes to a boil, I'm going to boil them for 40 minutes. Okay, so they boiled for 40 minutes. I just took them out. I have them on this towel, and I'm going to let them sit so that they can seal. As they sit out, you'll hear them start to pop, which means that the cans are sealing, and then I normally let mine sit for 24 hours, and then I'll end up putting them up. But we got 6 jars out of this one, so happy with that.